Thank you for tuning in for Thursday Talks with Toya. Today I want to talk a little bit about house hunting, especially for couples. Yesterday we celebrated Valentine's Day, so today I said why not give some healthy tips for couples who are thinking about purchasing a home this year. So grab your pen and pencil and a piece of paper or a pad of paper and jot down these healthy tips for couples. I have some notes myself, so you may see me reference those. So let's get started. Number one, establish a budget and take the emotion out of it. I like to tell my couples or different clients that I'm working with who are purchasing a home together, shop logically and close emotionally. You may be thinking, now what does that mean? Establish a budget. That's shopping logically. Talk with your loan officer. Know your monthly income. Know what you can afford and what you cannot afford. Just because a loan officer approves you for this large amount does not mean you should go out and spend that amount. Know how much income you have coming in. Also, when you're shopping logically, ask your realtor to give you information about the market trends in that neighborhood or within that community or within that zip code. You do not want to buy the biggest house on the block. And especially when you're building a new home, go in that design center and know your budget. Stick to your budget. Maybe allocate some funds where you say this set of funds is what we may be able to expand a little bit more on, but don't go broke buying no house. It's not worth it. So stick to your budget, shop logically, and close emotionally. That means closing time as the home is being finished or you're doing your final walkthrough. Celebrate. That's when you let the emotion come out, the joy. Number two, each of you should make a list of your must-haves and a wish list. So maybe come together and say, what are the top 10 things that you want in our next home or that you want in our new home? What are your must-haves? And then next to it, maybe jot down what are those top 10 things you wish you could have. So do that individually, then come back together and compare and contrast and combine the list. You may have to do a little bit of adding and subtracting, but be fair and establish a must-have list and maybe a few things on a wish list. Number three, remember healthy conversations. If you start to butt heads, that means it's time to take a break. And allow your real estate agent to be a mediator. If you're feeling some kind of way and you feel you're not able to express that emotion in a healthy way, maybe sit down and have that conversation with your realtor or ask them to weigh in on their thoughts from a professional standpoint, not an emotional standpoint. Buying a home should not be a strain on your marriage or on your relationship, so remember healthy conversations. Maybe come up with a keyword if you're starting to feel a little uncomfortable when your spouse is saying some things that you don't agree with. So just remember healthy conversations. And lastly, I think I shared a little bit about this, the importance of allowing your real estate agent to be the professional and to bridge the gaps. There are going to be gaps. There's just not a perfect couple that's out here that just love everything about each other, think the same. You both are two different individuals. So respect each other, love each other, and allow your real estate agent to bridge the gap. Maybe share that wish list or that must-have list with your realtor so that way they can kind of keep you on track. And honestly, I always like to tell my clients, I'm really a counselor. Yes, by trade, I've had many years of experience with counseling different individuals, but realtors, we are counselors. So allow us to share in our opinions to help you maintain a healthy atmosphere for shopping for your home. And one last thing I just like to say, my husband always tells me, happy wife, happy life. So thank you for tuning in for Thursday Talks with Toya. You have a wonderful and blessed day.